Alright. I'm reading the story called Witch's Brew, I think. Trigger warning. This story contains situations that may be upsetting, including violence against women and self-injurious behavior. Choose your look. Kind of looks like Alina Gilbert. And her name will be Elena. It's kind of cute. I like that. That came off Catherine vibes. I'll just go with this. Radiant rock and roll. Satins and sexy. Mysterious and goth. Lovely black lace. I'll go with radiant rock and roll. Yes, my look is great. Let's go. There is a frantic banging at your door. You are swinging it open to reveal Darcia. No, it's not Darcia. It's no, there's no I. Dacia. What? Dacia. No, it's not Darcia because Darcia has an I. So it'd be Dacia. She is ashen and trembling. I'm gonna call her Darce. Darce, are you okay? I could just Google find out how to pronounce that. Dacia. I ain't want to sound ghetto. Dacia. I'm gonna call it Day. Dacia. Dacia shook her head, even upset. She's graceful as she rushes to the kitchen to sit down. She wipes her tears. Dacia. That sounds so ghetto. A defensive feeling washes over you like a tidal wave. What happened? Did someone try to hurt you? She tears up again. Dacia. Fine, whatever. Oh. Well, never mind like that. I feel bad for the ghetto comics now. Well, no, I'm black, so I don't have to feel. Well, Dacia. I'm going to call her Day. When I was out earlier, I saw a female shifter. Shifter die of illness. Dacia. The tension spills without her word. The tension spills out with her words. I'm sorry, and lingers in the air. It was awful, Alina. She went mad. I should call you Bonnie. I've seen that more times than I care to admit. It never gets any easier. It's a jarring experience. Still haunts me. It's a jarring experience. The first time I witnessed myself, I got sick afterwards. Violently ill. Dacia looks relieved at your confession. You can feel good knowing that you were trying to be a part of the problem. Part of the solution, not the problem. I've never actually seen a para died before. A para died before. Another tear falls. Dacia's shoulders slump. Curse that wretched man. Curse him for what he's done. The wretched man to which Dacia refers to is Damon. Figures just be a Damon. Damon Blackwell, a mad scientist in the para solely responsible for the illness, and the para solely responsible for the illness. Dumped by his mate, people say something inside of him broke. Deranged and demented, he went to work. He grew the virus in a lab to kill her. Instead, he killed himself and countless others with a silent weapon. Love can make you do crazy things, I guess, like engineering a virus. Engineering a virus. Engineering a virus to exact revenge, especially if you aren't stable enough to begin with. If not love, then madness. Yeah, Damon was never stable. I mean, he like 150 years to Catherine, and then he fell in love with a knockoff, basically Catherine, but not as dominant as her. Like if Catherine hadn't said, "Damon, I never loved you," he would be with Catherine. There would be no Elena and Damon. Maybe, but it wouldn't be like, it doesn't matter. This ain't the time or place for that. He wasn't. Unfortunately, curing a dead man, cruising a dead man doesn't solve the problem he created. Cursing a dead man, my fault. A problem the council benefits from. The illness spread more rapidly each day. They need to act on it. That is why we need to work. That's why our work is so important, even if it's risky. You motion to a pot of a magical healing potion brewing on the stove. I'm sorry. Ha! Risky? We have an army of ruthless killers after us. No big deal. Don't give in. Don't give the forces that much credit. They're puppet masters. For the council. Nothing more. Puppet masters with a mandate to capture or kill us. Damn, Bonnie, need to chill out. Dacia twists her hands nervously as the potion bubbles and simmers. I'm sorry for being paranoid, Elena. I wish it wasn't a crime. I wish it weren't a crime to heal the sick. Don't apologize for being cautious. It's a wise trait to have. The council is powerful, connected, ruthless. They have eyes everywhere. There is no question. This is risky. It would be a crime until the crooked council members decide it's not. They charge a price so high for the cure that no average para can truly afford it. They should be ashamed of themselves. Indeed, they should, but they see no shame in stealing from the poor. The dead are nameless and faceless to them. This is why we must continue our work. We put our differences aside, vampires, shifters, fairies, and witches alike. Our differences are no longer mean a thing so long as we stand united. Famous last words. That's the spirit, Dacia. I live and die for the cause, Elena. Yet I'm scared. You have created a potion, every drop of which is worth more than a gold bar to the council. We're handing it out like Halloween candy. It makes me nervous. If we don't take this risk, Dacia, we'll have blood on our hands. We'll have many more perils will die. Everything we've done so far is for nothing. We can't back down now. We can't let fear control us. Right. What I'm more worried about is those determined to stop us. Enforcers will have to kill me to stop me. That's what I'm afraid of. Enforcers have practically militarized, looking for you. What's to fear? I have you with me. I can't say that. You say that as if it's helpful. You say that as if is helpful, and it doesn't just point the giant target on us. It gives them more reason to capture us and lock me up to study me like some kind of science experiment. They have to survive. They'd have to survive you first, Dacia. Give yourself a little bit of credit. I never successfully sucked someone's life force as a no, I can. I'm not sure I'm capable. You're a committed student. It will come. In the meantime, we have vital business we must attend to. We must see to. Tonight at the Paris playground, I'll heal or immunize everyone. Are you sure you want to go somewhere public? Zan and Zenoch we're asking around for information about you. They're senior enforcers, which means they don't catch and release. They're not going to catch us, Dacia. Healing a large group of paras in a public place seems like an excellent way to get caught. I know, but we must save people. I'm not scared of them. It's a proactive approach. You're a very noble mentor, Elena. Does he know what you're up to? Your belly flips and your chest tightens. We both know you both know she's talking about. Draven. I haven't risked speaking to him. He's one of them. Surely you don't believe he'd ever do anything to harm you, even under orders. Perhaps that's true, but I'm a witch, and we are seen as nothing more than troublesome outlaws. Draven is an enforcer, born and bred to uphold the very laws that I refuse to live by. I'm not sure if you're trying to fool yourself or me. Draven is not your rival. He adores you. That may be so, Dacia, but it goes against nature, even if we didn't wish for it. Draven's loyalties are split. Adoring me is second to his job, sadly. His loyalties are split. He is loyal to the council, and he always will be. He's loyal to you, Elena. That's in the past. I have to focus on the present. You both are so stubborn. It's infuriating. I don't have time for Draven anyway. Not when there are so many dying. It's time for us to focus on the task at hand, Dacia. Dacia? You're right. How can I help? At the club, try to keep all eyes off what I'm doing. If anyone watches me too closely, distract them. I'll need your butterfly hair clip, the one with the hollow wings. Oh. I thought you said about the little one you had back in the 2000s. Every time you moved the butterfly, it had springs in it, so like flap or whatever. Why would you want that? To hold my position in one wing for treating the illness. To hold my potion in one wing for treating the illness, and the other will keep blood, an essential element for a spell. Please don't tell me please don't tell me you're doing what I think you're doing. And I won't tell you. Dacia crosses her arms over her chest. She crosses her arms. Are you going to put an enforcer's blood in the clip? Really, Elena? If they catch you with that, you won't even have a dignified execution. You'll be slaughtered. At least I'll die for a worthy cause. Having it in a enforcer's blood is like walking around with a stick of dynamite. It's a power boost. It's a power booster and a para elixir rolled into one. Well, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of what it can do, Dacia, which is precisely why I want to have it. It would be foolish not to. It could rise with a secret weapon. It might save our lives. Oh, great. That makes us feel extra confident. We're already doing something illegal. This only adds to our risk. It only adds to our risk if it only adds to our risk if they discover it, which they won't. And have my absolute word that we won't get caught. I've done this a few times. I still think it's crazy, but if you're sure, I think it's worth a shot. I support you then, Elena. I hope you're all right. Into bonus ones. Come on now. I ain't got the diamonds. What? Talk about a total turnaround. I just felt a hollow in my stomach. I felt a hollow in my stomach. It's making me nervous. I don't need anxiety tripping me up. Later that night, the two of you push your way into the club. It's packed and noisy, full of humans and Paris alike. To the dance floor, Dacia. It's a natural spot to start our work. It looks busy. Dacia nods and follows you to the edge of the dance floor. Remember, all you need to immunize, whatever. I can't say that for nothing. Immunize, whatever. Something is someone to drop on the skin. Is a drop on the skin. There we go. Just like I did with you earlier. Got it. Why not just put it in the fire, like dump it all into the sprinkler system. That way you can start a fire and boom. Oh, and stay calm. Don't draw attention to yourself. But I'm excited and nervous. You shoot Dacia a no-nonsense look. Okay, but okay, yes, I'm staying calm now. I'm going to start immunizing ill Paris. I'll sing to you if I need help distracting someone. How can I tell you who's ill? They all look normal to me. There are a few to look for. Dilated pupils, yellowish tint to the eyes, disorientation, shaky hands, probably a wobbly stance. You just describe everyone here. Relax, Dacia. You're going to be great at this. Potion can't hurt them. If anything happens, I'm a few steps away. But you won't need me. You're fantastic at what you do. Thanks, Elena. That means a lot to me. It's the truth. You're slowly making your way through the club, slyly rubbing your potion on everyone you pass by. You manage to take care of half the crowd when a hot, seductive breeze brushes against you. You are ushered through the door with purpose and swiftness. Draven. Looks like Killmonger. I'll do that. But can we give him something else? Okay, because that right there. Your insides flutter as they always do when he's around. Your desire for him is undeniable. Either you're thrilled to see me or angry. Both. What exactly are you doing here? Hello to you too, Draven. Good to see you, as always. Surprised you're here. You must be enjoying your night off. Hardly. I'm working. His eyes sear into yours. Under the direct orders to locate a beautiful witch determined to getting herself killed. That she sounds awesome. Glad to see you. Glad to see your suicide mission has affected your sense of humor. He flashes his million watt smile, sin in his eyes. You look positively delicious, Elena. Your knees weaken. You hate yourself for still wanting him, even though he's an enforcer. Your strategy never changed, does it, Draven? What on earth do you mean? I mean telling all the pretty girls the things that they long to hear, even if your words are lies. I never lie to my lips. I never a lie to leave my lips. You're edible, and you're the only pretty girl I tell things to. And you are as charming as ever, aren't fooling me, are a distraction I don't need. Not with your devilish grin and your flirtatious ways. I'm not trying to fool you, Lena, far from it. On the contrary, I think you may be trying to fool me. You dip your head, avoid eye contact, and quit while quaking inside, wishing you could pull away from him. And why are you here? Why are you always hounding me? Am I hounding you? You've ghosted me for months. I might as well be invisible. What's that about? You're an enforcer. I'm a witch. Your kindness is meant to hunt mine, imprison us. Which I haven't, ever. You could be like other enforcers. You mean like Zan and Xenox? You honestly think so little of me? I never think little of Draven, but I can't succumb to my feelings for... I have to get back to Dacia. Whatever, are you asking me to allow you to go and break the law? Not at all. I'm not asking. Chicks before men. Dacia needs me. You don't move. Nothing in your expression changes your mind. And he steps to the side, allowing you to pass. Fine. Find Dacia, then we're leaving. You're not safe here. You spot Dacia almost instantly and hurry towards her, with Draven hot on your heels. Where do you go? Oh. Dacia's face flushes the moment. She spots Draven. Okay, Draven. She trembles like a leaf in a windstorm. Always a pleasure, Dacia. Likewise, excuse me, I'm going to get a drink. Wonderful, and I'm going to talk to Elaine and try to convince her not to force my hand. Perhaps you can when you return. Dacia looks at both of you nervously, then looks without a word. Trying to convince me not to force your hand? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Draven steps forward, brushing a fingertip down your cheek. A trickle runs down your spine. Mina, you're healing Paris in secret without tribute. That's a hefty offense. I fear I'll imprison you or worse. You'll be imprisoned or worse, exterminated. You know I can't let that happen. The only one who can currently do either is you. Do you hate me so much? What are you talking about? You're the one who dumped me, not the other way around. Your sorrow kills you, tearing down the walls you've built around your heart, making you uncertain. Oh, come on, man. I ain't got no diamonds. We're lying to ourselves when we thought it might work. It was wrong for us to have gotten involved. It won't happen again. Not for me, not with an enforcer. I was created this way just as you were a witch. Neither of us had a choice in the matter. Despite my job, I've done my level best to be fair. You can't discount that. I don't discount it, but like you, I have a job to do. As always, there is no clear resolution between you and him. Another parallax ill rather than waste it. You heal him on the sly like the others. You're playing with fire, Elena. I'm not playing with fire. I'm playing with you. I made a promise to myself that I won't let him or anyone else here die. You may regret that promise, giving me no choice except to intervene and save you from yourself. I don't need saving. That's why Dacia is here with me. I don't have much to do with it. Don't worry. We don't worry until Zan and Xenox show up. We have work to do. He nods coolly, pointing at the door. Worry now. Shit. Zan and Xenox. Two massive enforcers march through the club, weapons drawn. With a greedy smile, Zan grabs random paras, and demands payment to not jail them. Well, what will it be, Elena? What are you going to do? I swear to idiots, it's not that hard. In the battle of wits, Elena, they're out for blood. Your blood, to be exact. Your eyes start to Zan and Xenox. They've stopped at the bar, distracted by a red-headed fairy. They seem preoccupied, Dacia. How do you feel about a solo mission? You reach into one pocket and pull out money from the other. One pocket and pull out money from the other. Okay, other capsule. Yeah. Zan and Xenox look thirsty. Dacia recognized the capsule and glance. Valerian root. Clever. I'm sure they could use a bit of sleep. You hand the vitamin and the money to Dacia. Piece of cake. Stall for as long as possible, please. Draven and I will go back to your place. Why Dacia's place? A community exclusive to Paris is excellent place for Elena to heal. Sounds like the two of you have it all figured out. We do. Be safe, Elena. I'll see you soon. Remember, there are few who may resist. Thank you for the warning, Darcia. You will be safe as well. You be safe as well. You turn to Draven. Are you ready to get out of here? Outside the nightclub, Draven leads you past some other Paris into the shadows. Once you stop once you're out of sight. Your feet too stubborn to move. What was that? What is it? Dacia. What about her? She's alone and experienced. Too trusting sometimes. Give her a little credit, Elena. Dacia's on high alert. Maybe it was a wrong move to leave her alone with those brutes. Even motions of power over. The guy looks nervous. What's your name? Axel. Axel shifts uneasily on his feet, clearly uncomfortable to be around an enforcer. I mean you no harm, Axel. There's a young woman inside the nightclub. Her name is Dacia. She's chatting up 2 enforcers right now. When she's finished, tell her I sent you. Guard her, understand? Understood, enforcer. I can follow orders. It's not an order, it's a request. Axel's face softens when he realizes Damon isn't barking orders like a typical enforcer. Yeah, sure thing. I'll watch out for her. Thank you. You will be rewarded. Axel leaves and you turn to Draven. Thank you. I was questioning if I made the right decision. This entire evening is a series of bad decisions that have put both of you and Dacia at risk. And the thing is you're most concerned about is Dacia's safety while she's chatting up a couple enforcers. Can you blame me? How would it how would it be even possible to not worry? That's sweet that you're worried, but I'll remind you that Dacia is a whatchamacallit. I don't know. Yet she doesn't know how to harness her full power. Yes, she does. You might just have make her angry. You just might have to make her angry enough. Dacia will be fine. Have some faith in her abilities. She learned from the best. Now that someone's looking out for Dacia, we can focus on what we need to do about that. You say this, and this is an entire para community. Yes, it's called Safe Haven. Wow, real creative. Right. I'm not sure how welcome I'll be as an enforcer. You hold out your hand. There's only one way to find out. Why is you bringing this dude around all these people? Shortly after you arrive at Dacia's digs, Draven takes in everything. I like your place much better. Bro, you ain't going to my place. Really? I like Dacia's taste. I like Dacia's taste. I find your place feels a lot like home, don't you? Bro, we ain't together no more. My place only feels like home when you're there. I thought you was supposed to be plot. I thought you was ghosting this dude. And stop denying your real feelings for me. My real feelings? My real feelings are you are an enforcer and I'm a witch. History says we shouldn't be together. Society says we shouldn't be together. Fuck history. Fuck society. We're on opposite sides of the battle. That feels like it will never end. Draven steps closer and cups the side of your face. You reach up and gently remove his hand and head to the kitchen. He follows. We can end it together. Draven, this won't work. I want you, but it's not that simple. They could kill us both. My homegirl is probably somewhere dying right now, and you trying to... No, this won't work. It would only maybe a matter of time. I die Bro, can you die somewhere else then? Draven's arms encircles your waist and pulls you against him. Don't tell me you don't miss this. His lips crush yours. Sparring with him thickens your blood. You miss him terribly, and you can't stand another minute apart. Draven deepens the kiss, and the two of you end up colliding with the kitchen table. Remember that time I took you on the kitchen table? Draven pushes his body seductively against yours. The sequel will be even better. And promises. It broke my table. Oh, right, I forgot that part. I didn't. I had to pay for a new one. I'll pay you back. A little late for that. What would you do if I said I told you I was going to make a brand new one with my hands? I bet with our own hands. I guess I'd say thanks. Does this matter? We have more important things to worry about. I'm satisfied too for the moment. What's next? We have to go gather the Paris. How exactly do we sound an alarm? Exactly. Actually, we knock on doors. You can't be serious. No one is going to want to open a door to me. I mean, you didn't have to follow me. That's why I'm going to do the talking. You can stand there and look pretty. You know, you just turn me on when you're sassy, right? I know you love my smart mouth. Funny and sassy, you're a lucky guy. I need to control myself. In silence. Draven gives a wild smile, entertained by your attitude. Let's see who said it looks pretty. Elena. It won't be me. At this point, you point to the piece of paper on Dacia's fridge. Look, it's the community map. Every para who resides in this complex and their names. This would be helpful. I don't feel right sure about it all. He might be trying to get you. He might be trying to get, I don't know. The first house you reach looks well kept and welcoming. He might be mad at you for ghosting him, and I don't know. See, Draven, it's a nice neighborhood. You bring your head, you bring your hand and knock. A girl opens the door, surprised to see an enforcer. Can I help you? You look at the sheet of paper. Domino or Blaze? Domino, how do you know that? I'm Dacia's friend. You may or may not have heard, but there's an outbreak of the illness. The Domino size. Yeah, I know. Firsthand, I lost my brother to it. I'm sorry for your loss. Are you some kind of awareness committee to let everyone know? The truth is, I have medicine. I need help. I have medicine. People are dying needlessly. Sorry. I have medicine. It's a miracle. Vaccines are healthy and heals the sick. It's just a pro-COVID thing. The council is the only one in possession of the cure. Everybody knows that. That's not true. I like to explain it to many paras as possible. How well do you know your neighbors? Well enough to know that people have mixed feelings about the illness. It leans forward as if what she's about to say is top secret, especially around these parts. I don't know if Darcy or Dacia told you this, but we have a few real troublemakers. Great. Shh. Draven let her finish. They downplay the illness, and they're loud about it, probably because they haven't lost anyone to it yet. In truth, they're terrified to go against the council and demand the right to live. You think the community will hear us out? We could change their minds. Can you help us? Could you help us? Could you help us? If the community hears it from you, maybe they'll be more inclined to come. Some may want to hear you out, even at the risk of angering the council. I can spread the word. Good. Have everyone meet me in the community center in an hour. Short time later, 100 or more paras have gathered into the community center. See, I told you it wouldn't be that hard. 2 of them threatened to kick my ass if we cause a stir. They should fear the law then. Not everyone fears me. Certainly not Trigger and Orion. Damn vicious vamps. I'm afraid if there's more resistance than you may think, people are scared. You square your shoulders and take in a deep breath. Which is precisely why we need to reassure them. Watch and learn, Draven. You move fluidly in front of the room. Hi, everyone. Can I have attention for a moment? We've gathered here for thank you for coming. No, what you did is knock on doors to disturb people. Well, for what? This nonsense? Shut up and I'll tell you. It's not nonsense, sir. The illness has been with us for over a year now. And by a show of hands, how many of you lost a loved one? More than half of the arms in the room go in the air. Others look upset or terrified. I bring hopeful news. What's that? Are you going to shut? What's that? Are you going to shut up? Is that helpful news? Watch yourself, vamp. Or what, enforcer? Shut up already, Trigger. I want to hear what she has to say. Thank you. As I was saying, the illness has been with us for an entire year. And I have a cure. It's only getting worse. There's an end in sight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there is. This is about money. Is that it? Yes. And how unjust it is that people are denied their lives if they don't have it. And you bring it for what tribute? What does this magic cure cost? It's free. You can deny the magnitude of the situation all you want, but the fact remains that I have a potion that can immunize the healthy and heal the ones who are sick. Immunize. The crowd claps in applause. They clap. The council isn't going to be happy about it. This is such bullshit. How is anyone buying this? Trigger stands tall, puffing out his chest. She brings in an enforcer here into our safe, law-abiding community. An enforcer, do you people understand that he works for the council? The same council that would have your head if they caught you accepting a free cure. I am aware of who his employer is. I trust this man with my life. Good. Give me one damn reason why I should trust him with mine. You should trust him because we're trying to do the right thing. To be honest, I'm getting sick of you trying to stop us. Draven clears his throat. I'm getting tired of you, Vamp. If it looks like a kill, a piercing scream comes from the back of the room. Someone else help her. A young pair of groans. Okay, all right, there you go. Shit. You reach for your vial and move to push through the crowd. Trigger's brother Ryan stops you. Are you serious? I need to hear her. Are you this stupid? She'll be dead. In a day, she'll be dead. She will die otherwise. Maybe you're not telling the truth. I don't think you are. Well, then, let's let her die then. Several men surround him, nodding vigorously and hurling oaths. Never mind. Never in my wildest nightmares did I consider this. I understand your concern, but how about we let the fallen para say what they want? If they tell me to leave, then I will leave them, and tell me to leave them alone, and I will. What if you put a spell on them so they can't make a good decision? Draven is beside you in a flash, his voice loud and commanding. You and your brother are going to stop causing trouble because I'm just about done being nice. Orion takes a reserved step back into his small group of supporters. We're watching you, witch. Make one move to hurt anyone here and you'll regret it. Right, guys? Riled up again, they shake their hands. They shake their fists and swear. One more thing. You better not bring your damn potion anywhere near my buddies or me. Fine. Jamaica wasn't kidding when she called these idiots troublemakers. If I don't get them under control, this whole plan's gonna tank. Oh, come on, man. I don't have diamonds, man. I'm asking you to move nicely. We're vampires. We don't have to do anything we don't want to do. Fine, then I'll try a different approach. Have you ever heard of a generational curse vampire? It's a curse that you'll never be rid of for your entire long immortal life spent in unrelenting hell. A look of concern pings his face and he steps back. You get to work administrating the potion to the fallen Paris and immunizing everyone there except Orion, Trigger, and their gaggle of buffoons. Your work clearly has irritated Orion. He erupts again. No one was sick of you before. No one was sick before you came. You brought it here. They'll die. All hell breaks loose with bullies in sight, the others against you, threatening harm, knocking your vial away. Everybody shut up. I mean it. Make us. Oh my God. Yeah, I say the witch isn't salvation. She says it's working, but Xenox. I say the witch isn't salvation. She says it is working, but he says is working with Xenon. So, okay, yeah. Her potion is meant to heal. Isn't meant to heal or kill. Whatever. Oh my god, I have to get the Everyone listen, I need your help. Regardless of what you think of the illness, most of us here have lost someone we love. We deserve answers from the council. Before you can say anything else, a woman screams and points to the door. Spilling through it are more enforcers. Shit. I, for one, stand with you. Me too. You look at Draven. You should hide. No way. Ride or die. We ride or die. You're right. Bro, can we just... I don't need how you feel about this. I just need action, all right? Oh, God. This ain't a you moment. This is a we gotta save people's lives moment. Ready for this? As I'll ever be. You're ready to fight alongside with you. This could be the first of them. We need people outside to stop more from coming in. Domino, you think you can handle that? Absolutely. Good. Half of you stand with us. Half of you stand with us. Go with Domino, and the rest of you gather weapons and any resources you have. Draven, San and Xenox are here. Yo! Where's Dacia? Where's Dacia? Traitor, you will die tonight. There's folk there. You won't touch him, Enforcer. If you do, you'll die. Xenox smirks and snaps his fingers. More enforcers enter. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Domino and the others are fighting. The tension erupts like around you, like Fakani. You look at Draven, he's taking a beating. Can you do something, man? Oh, right. She's trying to get me to leave. I'm trying to fight. I should have picked fault. She makes a sign with her fingers on the parts of my stop. Okay, yeah. But seriously, where my homegirl at? Here we go again. You're getting me in trouble. I didn't tell you to come. I never want to leave your side, Elena. Even if it means a lifetime of pearl, there's nobody I'd rather break the rules with. Come on, we have an uprising to plan. That's it. Oh, right. It's 2 books.